Yeah, I'm going already.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's on.
Hello everyone, since I'm halfway through the game and I pretty much know what I'm gonna do. My friend Zek44 aka Skyfly44 is here.
And I'm playing a completely different game.
But they have their similarities, don't get me wrong. Both are fantastic games.
Actually, I'm not gonna be watching his Jak and Daxter videos, but seeing the same or hearing the same dialogue in Super Metroid would be quite interesting, actually. At least yours doesn't have any cutscenes.
Super Metroid?
Yeah.
It has cutscenes. It's just that you're in direct control during them, which is pretty cool.
Well, these cutscenes have talking, and
it's not bad talking, especially for the time.
well, Daxter's always funny, but that shit gets so much better in 2.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would say she was
Have you heard some of the
most
things that actually come from 2? 2 has great writing. Best in the entire series.
But isn't there problems with the overworld?
It's not... 2 is frustrating. 2 is really hard. I don't care what people say. Jak 3 is better than Jak 2 because Jak 3 is so much less frustrating. It can have the same level of difficulty, it's just... it allows you to get away with a lot more. And you also have an ability to heal whenever you want, so...
Okay, I have to make sure I get out this place alive. Only have 2 E-tanks.
So how many times have you done that randomizer thing?
This will be exactly my 6th.
Really?
Yes. They're not all complete playthroughs, though.
Well,
You failed to understand how replayable Super Metroid is.
I've played replayable games. I love games that have high replayability. We all know that. I know that, and everybody I know that I've talked to knows that about me.
I mean, you get your most bang out buck, you know?
Oh, it's not really just that. It's
That too, and well, I mean, what are you gonna say?
if a game's replayable, you always have something you can go back to and play. If I'm bored, I can always go back and play Up Your Arsenal if I have absolutely nothing I can actually do. There's nothing on, well, YouTube, because, you know, TV absolutely sucks. If I have absolutely nothing in my backlog to play, well, that's tough to actually think about. I have so many games I still need to beat. Persona 4 is on my
So you're saying it's like a safe fun, like
yeah.
more like a reliable fun. It's like true 100%. It's always going to be fun, no matter what.
Well, to me, that's more Pokemon Silver challenge run. I can go and play 2 hours of that, fail, and then start it up again the same day.
Yeah.
To be honest, that is really difficult for me. Actually, I should probably have done a Pokemon Silver challenge playthrough instead of that other Pokemon Silver playthrough.
You should try doing a challenge playthrough with a randomizer.
No, I don't want to use a randomizer, mainly because it's going to destroy the difficulty, for one thing.
Well, it depends, If you can find a really good randomizer which will give you like tier 1 Pokemon, then maybe.
The actual challenge run had a level cap, because if you don't have a level cap on a Pokemon challenge run, it's not hard. If you're not limiting how many times you can go to the Pokemon Center or have a level cap, the game is not hard, because you can just level grind your way out of anything. You can be stuck with a Weedle. and level grind your way out of most everything in the second generation. Not the first. Not any of the other ones, but Guido's gonna get its ass kicked even at level 100, but...
I knew a friend who went through Gen 2.
You could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a
Have I ever told you about that time on a Cascoon 84?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I still love that thing. I have no idea.
You also told me about the Magikarp.
Oh, yeah. I also remember that other time I made a second Magikarp god with that Game Shark my friend let me borrow. It was a level 100 Magikarp with great stats and great moves. And
what'd you name it, God? Wasn't that it?
Nope. I just named it Shitty.
Shitty the fish. The Magikarp, that is.
Oh yeah, have I ever told you about the time I actually went through a Pokemon Silver playthrough with pure bug Pokemon? My entire party was made out of bugs.
That's pretty cool. Because
Have you ever gone and done one of those specialized parties in one of those games? Like Pure Water?
Well, it sounds really fun. Don't get me wrong.
It's actually go and play one of those games and just pick some random Pokemon. It's actually pretty weird sometimes. The last playthrough I actually did Pokemon Silver, and I actually had that Jigglypuff, was really good. I never used I've never used Jigglypuff for the most part. What other ones did I actually have in that thing? I actually got a Houndoom in that game. Holy shit, I actually had to get to I had to get to Kanto before I could catch it. But because that game is so broken with its challenge when it comes to Kanto, even when I caught the Houndoom, I was fine.
I may come into a problem.
What's the problem?
Well, I need a speed booster for this one section in Meridia. But the problem is I don't have it. And that's the only way to get through. As far as I know.
There's no other way to just...
to get past it.
Glitch your way past it. Do any kind of trick past it.
Though that being said, I haven't checked all the item locations.
Oh, I know. I already got my second power cell. Granted, the tutorial area isn't all that difficult.
I think I really enjoyed the first area. I think my favorite part was the fishing mini game. With the net.
It's not all that bad.
I know it's not spectacular, but something with the idea of it just makes me laugh.
The fact that one poison eel spoils the entire catch kind of makes for wasted fish. And the thing that I don't get is, why don't you just get rid of the fish and put them in the basket when it gets to like 100, so you're not wasting 100 pounds of fish when you actually get a eel?
Video game logic, that's why.
But have you ever went and got every single fish without letting one go by before?
Maybe. It's been a long time since I played that game.
Oh, you are missing out. PS2, best system ever.
No, I said I have played it.
I know, and you're missing out. You should probably play it more often. PS2.
I mean, I have completed 100% once, and I felt that was pretty justified.
I did not... This is my growth as a gamer. when I originally got this, first of all, I never actually played it on that much because it forced me to use the analog stick when I much preferred the D-pad at the time. The entire reason, or probably the biggest reason why I've actually grew up just liking Ratchet and Clank more. Because I actually didn't need the analog stick to play that game, though you can use it.
I grew up the same way. Since I had a PS1 with a D-pad, I always felt comfortable with the D-pad, like first and foremost.
The M64 didn't really have a very good D-pad, and it really never was used too much. It was always
really
the analog
never
stick.
optimized it. There's only one game that you can use it for. That's pretty well.
All I know is that the PS1 actually used the D-pad quite a bit, and I also was playing Pokemon Silver all the time, so as a Game Boy Color and a Game Boy Advance, I was very, very well versed in the art of D-padding. So I just never liked the feel of the analog stick until maybe what was it? It was probably Need for Speed Underground 2, or maybe something earlier than that. I started having to use it.
Good training, boys, but that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
I forgot what I was talking about before.
I was comfortable with the D-pad until I think the GameCube made it really comfortable for me. Maybe because the little edges on the side make it feel like a D-pad.
I don't know why I didn't like the analog stick, but this is easily the biggest game I kind of just put to the side just because I didn't like the analog stick. Now, getting back to what I was saying originally, about 6 months, and I could only get up to maybe the lava tube area of the game, or maybe I didn't even get to that. Maybe I just stopped in spider caves or something.
Talk about Ratchet and Clank.
No, Jak and Daxter.
I mean, Jak and Daxter. Same difference.
Hey, baby.
That was my first time. My second time I played, I got 100% in 3 months.
Rule number 1. I don't date animals.
And then 100% in 3 weeks.
You don't know what you're
I mean,
missing.
yes, 3 weeks. And then once in 3 days.
Listen, if you need something.
Then one day I just
My
picked it
father
up. This was
always
around
took an
a
ancient Precursor
couple of years ago,
hidden
only a
deep
few years ago
underground.
though.
Some of
One
these
day just picked it up, beat it in
vents
5
from which ether
hours.
flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the
Then I thought to myself,
5 hours?
yeah, it was 5 hours straight out. Actually, it was a bit less than 5 hours. I was playing out in the living room, so I didn't have 5 hours to
Maybe you
play.
should look there for some
But
type of switch.
I just beat it in one sitting, and I was like, I was awfully shit at playing games before. If I can do that now, or I just got much better. Now you still actually need to go and play Jak 2 and Jak 3. Have you ever seen it?
I've seen a little bit of Jak 2, but not enough to warrant to know the game completely. Of how it plays. I've seen like the tutorial stuff at the beginning of the game.
The controls pretty much play exactly the same, except there's gunplay in Dark Jak and then 3 Light Jak.
Hey, little furry dude.
But the dialogue in the story just gets so much better.
For a moment, you were my muse.
I can imagine. It's weird how the games just went to a darker, more realistic tone.
About your size.
I mean, the intro of Jak 2 pretty much just shows how majorly different it is. Because you start off with the happy world of Jak 1, and then you go into futuristic, dystopian society.
And then 3, it's the end of the world as we know it in a couple of days.
Away to that misty island. Oh, I just hope she's all right. It's worth a power cell if you bring her
Wow,
back
this
to me.
plasma beam works really well against Phantoon.
We are not going back.
Oh, what was... I'm trying to remember what that boss looked like. Was that...
It's the one with the teeth for eyes.
Look like this.
Is that...
I mean, it has eye and then teeth around it. It looks like a big brain.
You're never going to... I'm not going to be reminded of how it actually looks, but... Where is it in the map? Is it in that...
In an abandoned ship.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Then, yeah, I know what it is.
Yeah, you have to feel bad for the guy. Just imagine how he has to brush his teeth. I mean, does he have to scratch his eye every time?
So many places to see, and so little. Well, hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I wish to set all...
Yeah, I'm done with these cutscenes. I'm in the village right now, just going to every single villager.
I would have pledged my word.
And man, is it boring after you've seen this the 100th time. Mainly because of failed playthroughs of this.
Might have just pilfered them.
Right.
Sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle?
I'm gonna confess.
So he can get
A little confession.
I would offer you a power.
Alright, lay
I
it on me.
couldn't beat that plant thingy on Metroid Prime.
Flagera?
Phlegm, whatever it is, yes.
I think I remember dying on him the first time.
I wasn't really used to the game, and to be honest, I wasn't really used to the GameCube at the time.
Yeah, look so good yourself, lady.
I'm pretty sure you can beat it once you come back. I mean, the bosses in that game aren't as hard as Prime 2's.
I saw some terribly
Even if you know that game, they can still give you trouble.
poor little orphan egg sitting in a nest at the top of the cliff, and I can't get to it.
I just don't really remember being all that great at the game.
I've piled some hay.
I could probably beat it now, but, not then.
Maybe a favor, and I'll give you a power set.
Never been
Gotcha.
too big in the Metroid games to begin with. Though I really do enjoy watching them.
What a weird-looking thing. I bet we can get
Hold on 1 second.
if you power up with
I need to check and see what my... I hear
shit.
something in the kitchen. There might be a killer. If you don't hear me come back, I might be dead.
Well, fine. Maybe I don't want you dead. And now I'm all alone. Damn yak house. I'll move you, little bitch. No, and now it falls silent. I'm lonely, everybody. Must make imaginary friends. Maybe then I will not be so lonely. Come on, move! Hate this early section of the game. It just bores me.
I think I just... Hold on 1 second. I think I just slammed the mic into the desk. So I don't know how that hurt. How that seemed on your end.
Well, I don't remember, and they're probably going to hear it, because I haven't shut this off yet.
Well then.
I'm going to be doing so once I get this damn yakao into
that lazy
damn
fella.
pen. I hate doing this.
Let's go
It's
try
probably
it.
the most boring part of the entire game.
Ah, well done, my boy. You actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace.
Ooh, 19
Hopefully I'm
minutes.
going to get the speed booster. More than likely I'm going to get something lame like the spring ball for this power up.
This is my 5th power cell? Yep, 5th power cell. 19 minutes. Cool.
Nice.